The Pokemon Company has announced that they will be hosting a Pokémon Presents on Pokemon Day, February 27th. What are we going to see? Let's talk about it. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is BoTalksMedia. Today, we're going to be doing predictions for the Pokemon Presents happening on Sunday, February 27th for Pokemon Day. This has become pretty standard now. Every year for like the past 3 years, we've gotten a Pokemon Direct or Pokemon Presents on Pokemon Day. It used to just be like around then, but they're pretty true to having it be on that day. I mean, we're seeing it on a Sunday. I think it was on Sunday last year, maybe the year before also, but usually Nintendo Directs and stuff like this, we don't see on Sundays or on the weekend because, you know, businesses are closed on the weekend. So it's happening on Sunday. I think it's at 6 a.m. Pacific time for me, so I'll be waking up bright and early to react to this thing for you guys. But I wanted to talk about predictions because after the past, 3 months, I mean, we've gotten a lot of Pokemon stuff in the past year, so we really don't know what to expect, but then maybe that just means there's not much to expect, you know? So let's start with the obvious thing that I think has to be here. And there's a couple of those that are kind of. I think the first thing that we definitely need to see, I'll say this: Pokemon Masters, Cafe Remix, Unite. I'm sure they'll all get their mentions. I don't care, to be honest. I really don't. So those will probably get mentioned. So those are obvious also. But the obvious thing that I'm talking about is Pokemon Home integration for Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and hopefully for Pokemon Legends Arceus. I believe they said it was coming for Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl in 2022. What better time to announce that than that Pokemon Day? Maybe not have it released that time. You know, maybe it'll be like, okay, in May you'll be able to do it or whatever. But I feel like they have to talk about Pokemon Home integration with that. Maybe even something with Pokemon Bank because it's free now. Maybe like, hey, guys, by the way, it's free. If you want to be able to transfer your Pokemon from older games, you got to get on that soon. Maybe just a mention of that. But that's not really a new game announcement. New game announcements are what we're here for. We currently have no major Pokemon games announced on the horizon, with the exception of one console Pokemon game that we have not heard about since I believe 2019, maybe 2020. No, it's 2019 because it was before COVID. Detective Pikachu 2. So they announced Detective Pikachu for the Nintendo Switch right after the movie came out back in 2019, along with Pokemon Sleep, which we'll get to that. So will we see Detective Pikachu 2 here? I'm going to say no. I don't think we will. I think what's probably happening is, it's funny because Detective Pikachu 1 also had a very troubled development where it was announced and then we didn't see it for years. I could see them waiting until the new movie comes out, or it's getting ready to come out or be announced or whatever. There's no way they're not doing another Pokemon movie at Lionsgate because they have the rights to live-action Pokemon movies. There's no way they're not doing another one. Maybe not Detective Pikachu specifically, but maybe they'll tie it in with that somehow. So, I mean, we could see it, I guess. I'm not really expecting it. Like I said, after what we saw with Detective Pikachu 1, they certainly moved slow with that game. So it could be this year. It's been 3 years since then almost, but I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. But with that said, a spinoff absolutely has to be announced here. I am in the camp that, see, here's the thing. I don't know if Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team Deluxe sold well. If it did, I think we'll absolutely be getting a new Mystery Dungeon soon. I don't know if that'd be here. But Mystery Dungeon is definitely possible. I personally would love to see a new Pokemon Ranger. That series is very dead, though. I don't think we're gonna get that, sadly. A new Pokken would be great from Bandai Namco. I could see them doing a Pokken too. I think that game sold pretty well for what it is. I know it was like one of the less well-selling Switch ports, but still, I could see a Pokken 2 happening. That makes sense. Maybe not even, you know, because at first it was arcades in Japan. I could see that coming out with a sequel just on console. That'd be hype. Other spin-off stuff, I mean, we just got new Pokemon Snap. It's weird having a Pokemon presentation where we're not talking about Pokemon Snap. I don't know, man. Probably a new mobile game. I don't care, to be completely honest with you, but probably a new mobile game. Maybe a new Pokepark. This is the thing. At this point, either we're getting a new Mystery Dungeon, a new Pokken, or they're gonna just do something new, I feel like. I just hope it's not free to play. I want my premium Pokemon spinoffs. If it's Pokepark, cool. I don't even like Pokepark that much, but that's cool. Make it a real game. I just want a real Pokemon spinoff, like new Pokemon Snap, like Pokken, like Mystery Dungeon. So I would say out of those, Mystery Dungeon is most likely. Like I said, I would love Ranger, and then something new, maybe, you know, just some sort of new free or not free, premium Pokemon spinoff on Switch would be very nice. It can come out on the mobile too if they want to do something different. Maybe new Pokemon Rumble, that'd be cool, like a premium Pokemon Rumble. But I'm rambling about the spinoffs now. But let's get to the main two items. There's really only two things that we could really be expecting from this Direct in terms of mainline games. That is, number one, Arceus DLC. And then number two, I guess I'll get into it now because they kind of go hand in hand. Gen 9. I am a firm believer that Gen 9 is coming out this year. And if it's not this year, then they're definitely doing Arceus DLC. Okay, here's my roadmap. If there's Arceus DLC, I do think Gen 9 will still be announced here. I think no matter what, we're getting Gen 9. Even if it's just a mention, we will get something from Gen 9 today, or on Sunday. But if Gen 9 is not coming out this year, there's definitely Arceus DLC coming. But if Gen 9 is this year, I could see Arceus as kind of coasting and not getting DLC. I think there was some stuff data mined about DLC, so maybe it's already in the cards, so maybe that kind of puts a hamper on my plans. But either way, I mean, these are the main two things to expect in this direct. I haven't seen that many people talking about Gen 9, but if you look at the Pokemon cycle, every 3 years since Black and White, we have gotten a new generation. The longest generation before that was Gen 4, which lasted 4 years. So they could skip this year. I just think it's very unlikely. The Pokemon Legend team is a different team than the team that made Sword and Shield. The people that made Sword and Shield have been working on a new game for 3 years now, or 2.5 years. So it's probably about time for them to be announcing a new game. I think if it's not this year, it could be similar to what they did with Arceus, where they announced it on Pokemon Day last year, but then it came out in the first half of the next year, in 2022. So I really do think Gen 9 will be announced here. As for like predictions for where it's set, I don't know. I mean, everybody's always talking about Australia. That'd be great. It'd be a great setting for Pokemon. I wouldn't mind if they went back to another like Japan-based region, even though we just kind of got that with Legends Arceus, or even like America again or something like that. But Australia, I think, is the main one that people are like. India would be really cool. I mean, there's obviously plenty of options for Pokemon. So yeah, I think Gen 9 is really what we're here for. I don't know how much they could really hype this up without there being Gen 9. And then if somehow Gen 9 isn't here, then that Arceus DLC better be very good. I don't really know what they could do for Arceus DLC. Just a new area? I don't know, man. It seems kind of weird. Like, it's Sinnoh. How do you add to Sinnoh? Or Hisui, I guess. Could they add a whole other region? Probably not. They just release that as a whole game. I just don't know what they would do for DLC for Pokemon Legends. Maybe add some online battling as like a fun little, here's an update. But in terms of like actual paid DLC, I'm not too sure how they could expand upon what's there. I mean, it's obvious. Yeah, they just add another area. Just make some new BS up, like, oh, this coast to the west is cleared up or whatever. You can fly there now. So I think that's the most likely, but I personally believe that Gen 9 will be coming out this year. So seeing it on Pokemon Day makes the most sense, if that is what's going to happen. Of course, we'll find out if my prediction is wrong. I would love to know what you guys think is going to be announced on Pokemon Day in this Pokemon Presents on Sunday, February 27th. Let me know down in the comments below what you're expecting, what you're hoping for. I think my biggest hope overall is a new Pokemon Ranger game. I just want a nice premium Pokemon game, and then of course Gen 9 will be also very nice to see how they've learned from Sword and Shield, how they learned from Legends Arceus. But if you enjoyed this video, guys, please don't hesitate to share it around, subscribe, like it, all that fun stuff. Follow me on Twitter at BoTalksMedia. Subscribe here for more Pokemon content and other Nintendo content likewise. And until next time, bye bye.